So we are here at the Department of Social Services today to get some documentation, file some complaint forms against employees. Let's see how they behave. Hey boss, I need to speak to somebody. So let's take a look at their illegal sign here. No pictures or recording. Completely unconstitutional. Stop fraud. They need to stop the fraud in the office. All right, well, we're going to take a pause until we get talked to.
Station 3.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm going to ask that you not record.
I'm going to ask that I have the right to do that. Okay, please. That's who I'd like to speak to anyway, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. That's the law. You're a government employee. In the course of your duties, I have every right to record my interaction with you.
Yes, you can do it in the office, though, not in front of the customers.
That's the law. You're a government employee. In the course of your duties, I have every right to record my interaction with you.
Yes, you can do it in the office, though, not in front of the customers.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. You are Mr.
My name's not very important at the moment. I just need 3 employee complaint forms, and I need a request form to come over here and view my files.
Okay, we go to the customer room so that I can attend to you.
Sure.
Okay.
Now serving T 110 at Station 3.
Okay, come on. Let's go here.
After you, sir.
Let's go. Okay, so what seems to be the issue?
Okay, well, as a matter of fact, you were the person that I spoke to on the day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I came over here back in January.
In January?
Yes, sir. Asking for an extension on my TDAP. Right?
Okay.
And you explained to me at that time that the only thing that I needed was a 500 form.
Okay, did you bring it?
Yes, sir, I did. I turned it in. It's been turned in since February the 15th.
Yeah, I have to look it up.
Okay, sure.
Can I look it up?
I'm writing out my name.
No, just, okay.
There you go. So, like I said, I turned that in on February the 15th, right?
Sunday, on February 15th.
Yeah, and then sometime when I turned that in, I was told that I needed to refill out an application.
Okay, hold
Right.
on. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Okay.
If you don't mind. 21388 6787. Okay. I see your
So we are talking about your TDAP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see. Okay, let's open up this case right here. See what is open. Your snap is open. Your TDAP is pending.
No, no. They denied it. And the thing about it is I have been told, and I want to ask you this question. Have you heard this? That my doctor's word is the ultimate authority. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah. Well,
You have?
Listen, let me explain. Because I don't know that is your doctor complete that form.
Yeah.
You brought it, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you allow me? Let me check.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Do you remember the date you brought it in?
Yes, sir. It was February 15th, I believe.
February 15th.
Valentine's Day was on a Monday, and I believe I brought it on February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, sir.
I can see your case is already in appeal.
Uh-huh.
Let me look at your medical February 15th. TDAP.
Now serving T150 at station 3.
February 15th.
Bring you up to speed.
Okay.
So I spoke to you, right? Back in January. You explained to me that the only thing that I needed, and you told me you saw where my lawyer filed my appeal at that time.
At that time.
Right? So you explained to me that the only thing that I needed to bring in was the 500 form.
Okay.
So when I got over here, I filled out the 500 form, right?
Okay.
Then, I brought the 500 form back. I turned the 500 form in. The lady told me that I had to reapply. So I asked for an application. At that time, I was told that you do not hand out applications, that I had to do it online. Well, the website is not very cell phone friendly. You know what I mean? You need a computer. Somebody needs to go in from IT and fix the website where it's a little bit more phone friendly. So I filled that out. It kind of hung up. You can see that if she told me on the 15th that I needed to fill it out, trust and believe that I did it.
Can you go? Let me make sure they secure my phone.
Sure.
Somebody pays.
It's okay. That's all right. I understand. Your life's in your phone. Right? All your friends are in there, all your bank cards, everything. So when I filled out the application, like I said, it hung up, right? Because it's not phone friendly. I could not hit the submit button.
Okay.
So I went to the library and I filled out that application. So as I waited, you received that on the 28th of February. Was dated it, or the 27th of February. The 26th or the 27th, there's a lot of numbers in my head. But it was either the 26th or the 27th my application was filed. So I waited a little while to see what was going on, you know what I mean? And I called, and they told me that I needed a 340 form. Okay, so I did that, right? I filed the 340.
110.
So then I waited a little while, and they told me through mail from here that my TDAP was denied, right? That I am not declared disabled. That's what it said on my denial, right? So I come over here and you can see that I filed my appeal, right? I came over here and I tried to let them know that I have an operation scheduled in Largo, Maryland on February the 8th. I am homeless. The only way I'm going to be able to get there is if I have that TDAP money. Now, I knew this way back when you and I spoke. And this is why I proactively began way back in January trying to figure out what it's going to take to get this extension,
Okay.
right? So when I came over here, I spoke to the lady, me and her,
While you are speaking, I'm listening.
her and I sat in this office, and I told her, I said, if this money is refused to me, now once again, my doctor is the ultimate authority. She cannot tell you something she don't know. She's got to get in there and operate before she can say, now he needs this much time. It's not like having my leg cut off at the knee and go, well, human beings aren't lizards. Their legs don't grow back like a lizard tail. Hey, he's going to be disabled for the rest of his life. She has to progressively go through this, right? So anyway, when I came over here, I spoke to the old lady, to the other manager. I explained to her that if I don't have this operation, right, and this thing explodes inside of me, I can die, right? By turning me down for this money, and once again, my doctor is the ultimate authority. I've asked this question several times. Who, if my doctor is the ultimate authority, has the authority to override my doctor's authority?
Okay. And let me explain this way. I can see what you've done up to this point.
Right.
Okay, I can see what you've done up to this point. Where the issue lies, from what I saw, is that the period of disability was just 4 months.
Right.
Of thereabout. Four, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just the period of disability.
It's my phone. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the period of disability. All right. So we have disability that can be from 1 year
Right.
above or less than. And then we'll look at how many have you already gotten based on your disability.
Right.
How many have you already had up to this point? Because if you're type 1 disability, it's got to cut off after a certain amount.
Right.
Which I believe that's where the issue lies. Because the system itself will not even allow that to go beyond that.
Okay.
So I guess that is why they are saying, because anybody that looks at your 500, even 500, when it ends, if the doctor says this person has 1 year, all right, of disability, if it ends, you still go back and get another 1 year. If it is 6 months, you still go back and they tag it along. I think that is where the issue is. And
So to me, it's like the long form of what I was told on the phone and told the other lady. As long as I have my doctor's letter and a pending Social Security case, I can get TDAP as many times as I need it. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Might be interpretation.
there is nothing else there other than I can see your appeal with Social Security is still pending.
Right.
That's one component.
Because you receive now 36 months.
That I spoke to the customer care center this morning, and they told me that does not apply.
Why don't?
I was told that as long as I have proof that I have an open case and proof from a doctor, that there is no time limit on my TDAP. Right.
That is one component. Then the second component is your what the doctors say. With your disability, it's not going to be set in stone, but we just want to have their professional judgment. Like from now, it is saying that you have physical and mental issues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not going to end tomorrow. So usually But they put in there, when it ends, you can go back. It depends on you.
And
All
that
you need
is-
to do is go back.
That is
to them.
absolutely what I did.
But they put in there, when it ends, you can go back. It depends on you.
And
All
that
you need
is-
to do is go back.
That is
to them.
absolutely what I did. Let's reconstruct this whole thing as I
Yes.
just explained it to you.
You did.
I knew that it was ending in February. I come over here and I spoke to you.
Yes.
And then I said, what do I need to do to get an extension? You told me the only thing I needed to do was get a new 500 form.
Yeah, 500 form. But the issue there is that it ended in June, which is less than 6 months. So
It ended in
even though-
June. June's not even here yet, sir.
Yeah, June is not here, but if we are looking at what she gave you, I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain to you. If we are trying to figure out what she already gave you, which is type 1, we are saying is that, that type 1, you've exhausted it. So for you to get into where you continue beyond type 1, it's got to be the 12-month type. Okay, even if it gets
Okay.
to that point, because you're already appealing the SSI or Social Security,
Right.
You're already in appeal,
Right.
so which keeps you going. All right,
So I'm appealing the SSI and I had the letter from my doctor. It keeps me going. What's the problem?
what we're going to do is this: your 500 that she signed is just about expired now. Let her sign you a new set of forms. It's then email it. When she emails it, come back here and look for me.
So let's recap. It's what my doctor says. My appeal's in place. My form is good until June. This is just coming up on April. So that's May, June, all of April, May, and June. It would expire. Yet, go get a new form and come back to us. We don't care if you're hurt. We don't care if you got doctor's appointments. We don't care if we're causing you mental stress. Just go get a new form. Everything will be okay. And these people wonder why people want to bring up charges on USC 42 1986 on them. What a joke. What a joke. Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. But here, once again, I mean, I have
Yeah.
an operation coming up on the 8th.
Let's
I have psychiatric evaluation on the 2nd.
now. All that is even part of what we're doing. Let's take it to the point where
I get that, but by this being denied after being told that the only thing that I have,
pending. It's no decision yet.
right?
Yeah, it's pending. So I'm trying to see us get this done before any other thing, right? Because
So this was on March the 28th. As I'm editing this, it is March the 30th. Now I have to be at my psychiatrist on February the 2nd. I have to be in the hospital to be operated on February the 8th. But it's not been decided yet. It's still pending. Oh, your appeal is pending. It should have never been denied in the first place. You just told me everything that I said is correct. What I told the other lady. It's all correct. Yet here I am having more psychological issues about how I'm supposed to get to my doctors. And you say, just relax. It's pending. Go get us new forms. Go hurt yourself more.
what I'm looking at here is good to explain it to you. I don't want you to be going back and forth. What I'm looking at here, if you can do that, the moment your doctor says she has done your disability period, all right, it's not set in stone, your disability period, then come back here, right,
Okay.
and look for me.
And what is your name, sir, so I can
I'm
answer
Mr.
you?
Chuku. You know me already. Okay, let's go.
Chuku?
All right.
All right, thank you.
Okay, look for me. Then
All
we're
right.
we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Just let your doctor know. There you go.
Okay, I will.
Let the doctor know what you're asking for.
Okay, but
Make
there
it
is
very
still,
clear.
there is still the one issue
What is
of the manager, the way that she spoke to me in that office that day. I do want to file a complaint.
Go get this. Let's get this.
Okay,
Let's
so,
go do.
all right, thank you.
Okay.